Alright, I haven't commented on this much, but I do like the music for this game. I haven't commented on how good the music, the soundtrack is, but it is great. It is top-notch stuff. Mostly the game is just one of those things where it's like, oh, you're so busy getting mad at the game that you don't even notice the soundtrack. The soundtrack is great. I feel like the soundtrack doesn't get enough credit for what it is. I will openly admit the soundtrack is pretty amazing. Hey, guys! Zack here. Welcome back to Battletoads. So, yeah. If you guys are watching this, it has been, Thanksgiving. I decided to, kind of skip Thanksgiving because it was a holiday. I usually skip holidays when I do recordings, but in case I'm going back to the Battletoads. And the next level is called Mistreated, which has a time requirement for one of its for its optional 6 collectible, which gives me a bad feeling. So I'm just gonna go into it and we're gonna see how this plays out. But in case, yeah, let's just go in. I got a bad feeling about this already. I have a feeling.
It's settled. We gymnasts agreed to stop attacking the lumberjacks.
We lumberjacks agree to the same. Thank you, Jeff, for brokering this truce.
Don't you mean spruce? Like the tree?
Wow, you really understand lumberjacks now. Let's eat!
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Yum, yum time. What? I thought dinner was served. That wasn't dinner. That was a server. Oh.
Small ambulance! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oops.
Survive, Valeria. You can survive this. Get off me! He's gonna pull through. We're lovers. Time
Oh.
to death. 6:32. Cause of death. Someone else's stupidity.
Whoops.
Hold on. Jeff loves small food. He would never have mistaken small waiters for the actual meal itself. He's unconscious!
Hey, who are you three?
These frogs have been puppeteering Jeff like some sort of stringed toy.
Deciding their fate will be the first act of our newly peaceful society.
Kill him! All in favor, say aye!
Aye.
Oh. Well, that went poorly, but we did it. Okay. That's probably why it's got a time requirement. We're on a time crunch here. I don't think I'm gonna actually do well at this. Oh.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
We're riding on Jeff's body!
And he hasn't complained, so this is fine.
Oh. Okay. Jeff-Sledding, hold for height. Okay. Alright, this isn't too bad. Although I'm assuming it's going to get a lot worse. Okay. This is where it gets confusing. Yep. What did I get? I knew I had a bad feeling. This is where it gets a little nutty. Yeah, I remember what button does which, or you're going to be screwed. Yep. Yeah, this is why I had a bad feeling. I was right to have a bad feeling. Okay. Well, at least now I know what I'm getting myself into. It's just a matter of memorizing what buttons do which. Okay. Okay, checkpoint. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, that's how I get collectibles. Okay. Avoid enemies. I see. And now I gotta avoid enemies. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, now I know that that's a secret. Okay. Ow. At a certain number of deaths, you can activate temporary invincibility. I don't have temporary invincibility turned on, so that's not going to help. Alright.
Six, enough is enough. We need DQ's help.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Fine.
Alright.
I can't get to the phone right now. I'm probably doing something evil. Please leave a message.
Hey, Queen, just calling to say we're in a bit of a jam and we could use a tiny bit of rescuing, so a little help maybe? This is it, by the way. I'm still a good leader. Bye.
Okay. Oh, I get. Okay, this is getting a little nutty. You gotta remember what you're doing. Not only do you have to avoid the enemies now, but if you jump. Yeah. Okay, so now they're throwing in enemies on top of things that I need to remember to grind on. Yeah, they're throwing in a lot of things that you need to learn pretty quickly. Yeah, the game's decently hard. I've said this many times, but the game definitely doesn't pull its punches when it wants to be hard. It's not as hard as it originally was. I will openly admit that the game will never be that way again because game developers actually want you to beat their games nowadays. But for what it's worth, it definitely puts you through your paces. Okay. Okay, I think that's a secret. So, let's see if I can get up there. I get the feeling if it's taking me off the beaten path, that would be a secret. Alright, I haven't commented on this much, but I do like the music for this game. I haven't commented on how good the soundtrack is, but it is great. It is top-notch stuff. Mostly the game is just one of those things where it's like, oh, you're so busy getting mad at the game that you don't even notice the soundtrack. The soundtrack is great. I feel like the soundtrack doesn't get enough credit for what it is. I will openly admit the soundtrack is pretty amazing. Okay. Oh, there was a collectible at the end of that. Okay. So there was a point to doing that. Well, now I know that. Oh, so I should bring this up. Sometimes the game over screens have been bringing up information about like random bits of trivia instead of actual tips on how to play the game. Yeah. Like, let's see if I can get one up. I'll see if I can get one up to show you guys, but it is funny as hell. This game is a work of fiction. Do not attempt to ride diplomats in real life. Yeah. It doesn't give you actual tips. Sometimes it doesn't give you actual tips, it just gives you jokes. I mean, we established that with the turbo tunnel level, but I just thought it was worth bringing up again. Yeah, it seems like the harder paths actually net you collectibles, so it's well worth your time to go through them, but do you really want to put yourself through hell just to get a collectible that really doesn't seem to matter? I want to say this is collectible number 4. I want to say this is collectible number 4. So which means we're almost done with the level. That's how I try to gauge the progress I'm making in this level. Because it's very hard to get progress in this game. Like, at all. Like, I know I'm making it look easy by, like, cutting it up and stuff like that. It is not a cakewalk. It'll kick your ass, and I'm playing on the medium difficulty. You can change the difficulty mid-thing, but imagine... Imagine, like, trying to play this on, like, the higher difficulty. It would be sufficiently mean. Okay. That was the end of the section. Okay, now I'm dying on basic shit, so that was entirely my fault. Okay. Yeah, the level's not very long, it's just hard. I guess you could beat it in 6 minutes, but you do need to get really good at the game and get lucky with some of the things. I mean, you would need to have these levels memorized to be able to do anything with them. So, you could beat it in 6 minutes, but at what cost to your sanity? That's the point. They expect you to beat it in 6 minutes, but you're gonna drive yourself mad long before that point. I always forget which buttons do which! No wonder I'm still stuck on this. I keep forgetting! Stop! I bet you the PC version's easier. At least somewhat control-wise. Because I'm not good with a keyboard and mouse. And I'm actually much better with a keyboard and mouse, so that Point is, what I'm trying to say is, I'm a lot better with a keyboard and mouse than I am with a controller, although controllers do help. You would think, considering I do more things with the controllers, that I would be a bit more used to it, but apparently not. I'm turning on okay, I'm making an executive decision now. I'm turning on temporary visibility. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I had enough. I had enough, I'm just gonna hold down the button. I've had enough of this, and I want to get through to the end. So we're doing this. So it'll enable me to actually focus on the platforming, which is a much needed assistance. Because the platforming is probably the hardest part of this, and I'm not very good. I need the crutch to lean on. I won't use it often. I'm just doing it because I have somewhere I need to be, and I don't want to waste all my time. Oh, I don't have to hold it. Okay, it just does. Okay, it just does what it wants. Okay. Not sure how long this temporary invisibility lasts. I'm assuming long enough to get me through the section that I need to go through. Yeah, I turned it on because I'm sick. I'm sick of having to do this over and over again, and I just needed the crutch so that I can actually just focus on the platforming, because it's just a little bit rough. I don't know if you could notice. Yeah, I need the crutch to lean on, so I'm doing it. This is the most... I'm not going to use it all often, but I turned it on in case I do. And the fact that I'm this many episodes in and I'm only now turning on the temporary invincibility, that should tell you something. That should tell you how much I've been holding off on it. I don't want to overuse it. That's why I have it. That's why I only use it now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need it for this section too. Just... Okay, that's not as annoying as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, the temporary invincibility is only on until you die. And there are multiple ways to die. Although we seem to have wandered into a place where we're not supposed to be. Oh.
Looks like we were saved by the long arm of the claw. No? Nothing? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that was a terrible joke. But, I did it! I didn't beat it at 6 minutes. Not at all. That took me... Jeff-Sledding. Escape from Jerkery 9. Okay, I got an achievement for that. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to be leaving this episode here, because that was a little bit rough and a little bit obnoxious, and it took me an hour, which is par for the course with a Battletoads recording, but, yeah! So, we pissed off the people we were trying to forge a treaty between, and then we got grabbed by a claw. So, I'm assuming we got arrested for what we did. If I had to guess. Oh well. That just happened. The Battletoads are probably not the most reliable main protagonist of the game, so that makes sense. But, yeah. In any case, we got arrested and we set a high score and we collected 2 collectibles, which means I need to go back through there and collect the remaining 3. I don't know where they are, so I'm gonna have to do a walkthrough for basically everything in this, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it by myself. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter in the description below. And also, be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks that I always say thanks. So be sure to check this out in the description below as well. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!